everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, Larry Nassar called himself a doctor. In reality, he was a monster who used that title of physician to molest young women and even teenage girls for 20 years. He worked at both the U.S. Olympic training facilities and at Washington State University. And last week, he was sentenced to spend the rest of his life in prison. And I hope he spends many miserable years there. I also hope that he will not be the only one who faces criminal charges for these crimes. This wasn't one of those situations where people were too afraid or intimidated to come forward. Many of these young women did. They complained about Nassar. They reported it to USA Gymnastics and the Olympic Committee. And what did the USA Gymnastics and the Olympic Committee do? They ignored the complaints. They coerced the girls to remain silent. They treated them like they were the problem. And so the abuse continued. And that's why they need to go to jail. Because if they'd have taken action after the first complaint, then a whole lot of young ladies, young girls, would have been spared Nassar's malicious attention. So it's not enough for them to just resign their position and maybe be publicly shamed a little bit. No, they need to go to jail. And then there was Michigan State University. Larry Nassar also worked there. And they covered up his crimes too. But they weren't just covering up Larry Nassar's crimes. They were covering up years of rapes and sexual assaults by athletes at that university. Because they cared more about the football team having a winning record and the basketball team going to the NCAA tournament than they did about the young women that were placed in their charge. And once again, it is not enough for them to lose their jobs. They need to go to jail too. Oh, and by the way, this week, Michigan State sent out letters asking alumni and friends of the university for donations. Well, if you get one of those letters, you should throw it away. Nobody should donate to that university until the cesspool has been drained and the mess cleaned up. Thanks for listening. Hey, thanks for watching my videos. And I want you to keep on doing that. Just not on YouTube. If you look down in the description box, you're going to see two new links there. One is to my Patreon page, the other one is to a site called Top Buzz. Now on Top Buzz, they're letting me monetize my video and they're not even ads on them. So I'd like you to get in the habit of watching my videos there. Or you can go to my Patreon page, and if you want to become a supporter, that would be great. If you don't, you can still watch my videos there. But for me, YouTube is no longer worth bothering with. It's just a launching pad that I use to put my videos other places on the net. So I do want you to keep on watching my videos, but not on YouTube.